this is my dorm, this is my bed, and over here is my roommate's bed, and we have communal bathrooms.
Could you tell me some of the pros and cons of living in Keystone?
Some of the pros would probably be, it's a good community, like the Tri-House community, and we get to meet all the other people in like Innovation and Cornerstone. We also have the market right next door, and then we also have Dunkin' Donuts like literally right next to Innovation, so that's pretty cool. Some cons, it's pretty far away from like the rest of campus. All the other freshman dorms and like Shore and all that stuff is on the other side of campus, so it kind of sucks, but other than that, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I bet. How do you feel about like the bathroom situation, like the laundry situations?
So the bathroom situation, I'm not a big fan of because we do have communal bathrooms and it's like there's no privacy really. Like we have 5 shower stalls and they're all right next to each other. So that kind of sucks, but yeah. And then laundry, our laundry's not the best. There's always a long line to like wait and nobody ever gets their laundry in time. And then we keep having issues. We had the fire department come the other day because of one of the dryers. And yeah, so I do end up having to wait a lot, but...
Yeah. But like, they dry your clothes at least? Good enough?
Sometimes.
Yeah. What about roommates though? Like, love her, hate her?
I love my roommate. I'm glad that, like, we didn't know each other before. We didn't go in random. We did pick each other, but we had never met before.
Yeah.
But we've gotten along pretty well, and, like, I like her.
That's good, that's good. And what about parking? Is it, like, easy to get a parking spot close to here?
I have residential parking, so it's, like, kind of easy, but a lot of times, like, if I'm working and I come back, like, after 7 or 8, there's no parking, and I end up having to park like in the sophomore dorms or just like further away. But like today, I'm parked right up front.
Yeah, nice. So last question: was this your number one choice when moving here?
This was actually not on me and my roommate's list at all.
Oh.
None of the houses in Tri-House were, so no.
Well, at least you got the RA room.
Yes, we did. We got a big room compared to like everyone else, so that's good.
Well, thank you. Could you guys tell me some of the pros and cons about living in Crossing?
Some of the cons of Crossing compared to the other apartments would be that it only has twin XL beds instead of double beds. It doesn't have like a island or dining kind of space, and there's no dishwasher in the kitchen. And also the walls and the ceilings are really thin, so you can hear everything that everyone above you is doing. And I do mean everything.
Alright, and then some of the pros, although the rooms are smaller, you do have your own space, so that's a good thing. You have your own washer and dryer, and you are like closer to campus, so like closer to Chancellor's. It's one of the closest ones to, one of the closest apartments to Chancellor's.
What do you guys think your like living situation is with your roommates?
I would say overall it's pretty good. You do have your own space, so you're a little bit more separated. One of our roommates has a cat, so that's been kind of fun this year to navigate.
It's been fun.
Yeah. I mean, there's obviously like your traditional roommate struggles, but overall, an apartment is, more space than a dorm, so.
What about like neighbors? Upstairs, side, any complaints?
Upstairs neighbors are very loud. We can hear them stomping every night.
Jumping off their beds in the morning.
Playing their guitar.
Activities.
A lot of activities.
Are you guys okay with like the bathroom situation?
Yeah, the bathroom situation is actually fine. So 2 people share a bathroom on each side. For the most part, everyone cleans equally.
Do you guys like feel spacious in here, or is it like more crowded than you thought it would be?
At first I thought it was going to be a lot more crowded, but now that I've lived here for a while, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an upgrade from a dorm, where we had overflow, so 4 people in one room to 4 people with their own bedrooms, so it's nice.
I'm sure it is. So do you guys have residential or deck parking?
So I have residential parking.
I have deck.
So for residential, usually I'm able to get a spot pretty close to Crossing, but at night it's harder to get a close spot, and at the beginning of the year before everything is like settled, it's very hard to get a spot, and it's really annoying.
Deck is great because it's like right there, and there's always plenty of spots everywhere. So if you have the option, I'd go for that.
Yes, I recommend applying really early for parking because I waited too long and got residential.
Don't do that. Don't do that. And the last question, was this dorm your number one choice? And now that you've been here, would you change it for your number one choice?
Well, so this wasn't our number one choice. For the application, we put village, then landing, then crossing. But at least it's okay because we got an apartment. But in the future, I would recommend putting landing first because you're more likely to get it, and then village, and then crossing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I feel like I talked too much.
Hi, my name's Maddie Lake, and I am a senior, and I'm an RA in Sandpiper Hall, and I am Kennedy's RA, and I'm here to interview for her uni class. So, I wanted to become an RA because I wanted to get the benefits, which are you get free housing, you get a free meal plan, and a stipend every month, but also because I think it's a really great leadership role to have on campus, and the benefits far outweigh the costs, honestly. My favorite part is probably the community that I create with my residents. I really, really like having my own pod this year because last year I had a whole entire floor. So having a pod is super nice because it's a very close-knit community, and having those interactions and being able to help influence and help guide those freshmen that are just starting out is really beneficial. So that's probably my favorite thing. The worst, however, is probably duty. We are on duty from like 5 p.m. or 8 p.m. until the following morning, and then on weekends you're on duty the whole day, and you're basically on call. So if anything happens, you're the first person that gets notified, and you have to go handle those situations. So that's a little bit difficult. So the time management is probably the worst part when it comes to that. I feel like I'm a trustworthy person when it comes to being an RA. Most of my residents, if not all of them, have come and talked to me at some point or another. So just making sure that they know that I'm there for them and that I'm a resource, and that's why I'm here, helps me establish myself as a trustworthy person and a trustworthy role model for them. And then there's been a lot of different circumstances and different issues that I've had to deal with through my time as being an RA. I've had to deal with roommate conflicts, I've had to deal with noise complaints, other like standards issues and stuff with policy. And honestly, it just helps if you are knowledgeable about what is allowed and what's not allowed when it comes to policy. And you go over all of that in RA training, which is during the summer. So they really help you know what you're supposed to be doing in the role. And just being firm. Most of the kids they know what they're doing wrong. So if you just establish yourself as a role model to them, they know not to do that or to not get caught by you, honestly. But roommate issues are probably my main thing that I have had to deal with this year, honestly. And it's just the easiest thing to do is sit down with both of the residents that are having issues with each other and get them to talk it out, because everybody has issues and talking it out seems to help. So that's what I do for those issues. And I 100% recommend being an RA. I think it's probably the most valuable role and job that I've had so far. I've learned so much. I feel like it's helped me become a stronger role model and a stronger leader. And if you are planning on becoming an RA, the application is open right now. If you're thinking about it, I'd say just go with your gut, be yourself. It really helps if you've had leadership roles in the past. Most of the time they're looking for that, but because it is a long and a lengthy interview process, honestly, just be you and do it for the right reasons. And everybody has different reasons to do that, so just be honest about it. And yeah, thank you. Okay, bye, Kennedy.
Might have been blowing out smoke of that.
What are the pros and cons to living in Loggerhead?
The pros is it's big. We have a lot of room. Another pro is we have a printer.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
nice. We have a lot of laundry, a lot of washers and dryers, and then we have bathrooms. Every room has a bathroom. So that's nice. Alright, what's next?
How's your living situation with your roommate?
My roommate's good. My suite mates are okay. I got a dirty suite mate.
Extremely. Do you feel spacious or crowded?
I feel spacious,
Yeah.
for sure.
Are you okay with the bathroom situation?
Yes.
How often do you do your laundry, and do you typically have to wait for washers and dryers to open up?
Probably do my laundry once every week and a half or so. And it depends on what time you go do your laundry. But usually I don't have an issue with waiting.
Do you have residential parking or deck parking? How far is it from the dorm? For residential, do you often get a spot near your dorm or far from your dorm?
I always get a spot far from my dorm.
Was this dorm your number one choice when applying?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to go to the dorm tour?
Yeah, I got you. Come on in. Yeah. Alright, so start off with the bathroom. Pretty spacious in here. Pretty normal. We got a scale, toilet, trash can, dude wipes. This isn't a sponsor, but they're fire. Alright, and then we got the shower. This is because we're lazy, by the way. Got the shower. Pretty good. Keep all of our shower supplies to the right. Pretty simple shower. In the room. Sink. Yep. And then we got my dresser. Got hats. Got clothes all hung up. And then on top, we got just more essentials like paper towels, sponges. We got my desk here, a little dirty right now. I'm gonna talk about underneath. We're gonna do the laundry soon. We got fans both sides of the room. Need it to be cold. And then we got the fridge, just Gatorades and stuff. Don't really need a lot. And then we got my roommate's dresser. Pretty chill. Yeah, got his laundry there. We just got some more cleaning supplies, a vacuum. You know, we like to stay clean or like to try to. And we got Xbox set up. Pretty normal, but this is my favorite part of the room. Right here. The bean bag. This bean bag, maybe I've slept on it more than I've slept on my own bed. But yeah, and then we got this is my roommate's bed. Pretty fire. He's got a few banners hung up, and then we got my bed. See, I don't really care about my bed that much. And then we got my setup here, a couple TVs, and oh yeah, and then we have a view of Loggerhead parking lot where we can never get a spot. But yeah.